Okay, just going start meeting, sir. Very good evening to our respective guests, speaker, professors, research scholars, students, and who are directly join this webinar. We are obliged under the aegis of Forum of Commerce and Management Studies, India. Before starting meeting, we discussed about our forum. This forum established by all of us together in February 2020 during pandemic. The aim of this forum to reach online education to as many people as possible. This forum chairman Dr. Shekhar Sharma is a renowned professor of commerce and management from UP. I am the secretary of this forum, associate professor of commerce and management from UP. Srimati Srapti Singh is the joint secretary of this forum. She is the assistant lecturer of government college UP. A lot of achievement which has major Indo-Nepal Harmony International Award and Vishwaguru Award. And today's convener of our seminar is Dr. Manish Kumar Agarwal from UK. Dr. Manish Kumar Agarwal is a professor of management and finance and the international advisory board of our forum. The Professor S.L. Gupta, professor of Dean Muscat, Oman. Dr. Samir Rohadia, renowned data scientist, Germany. Dr. Sanjay Sharma, the SEBI Director of T-Mobile USA, Dr. Saad Amjad Khan, Department of Management, Oman, Dr. Rajneesh Ratan Sir, Professor of Management, Bhutan, Dr. V.K. Gangal, Professor of Finance, Dayalbagh University, Agra, UP, Dr. K.U.M. Nayak, Director, Lakshmi Vidyapeeth, Gujarat, Dr. Kamlesh Bharadwaj, Professor of Sociology, UP, Dr. G. Vijayalakshmi, Professor of Commerce, Jharkhand, Dr. Ishmita Sureshgiri, Professor of Chemistry, Maharashtra, Dr. Parth Kumar Nara, Professor of History, Assam, Dr. Sashendra A. Kahlur, Professor of Physical Education, Karnataka, Dr. Neeraj Upadhyay, Professor of Mathematics, UP, Dr. Nitil Goyal, Professor of Management, Oman, Dr. Sonal Pandey, Professor of Humanity and Social Science, Charda University, India, Dr. Abdul Qayyum Masood, Associate Professor of Management, Bangladesh, Dr. M. Rahman, Associate Professor of Business and Accountancy, Malaysia, Dr. Vandana Jain, Professor of Management, Nepal, Dr. Alka Rathod, Professor of Management, Bhutan, Dr. Rania Lampo from Greece. Before starting at the beginning of program, we would first pray to Ma Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, and pray for the success of the program. Ma Saraswati.
कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती विशेषजाड्यापहा प्रदां शारदा
Thank you so much, all of you. Today's topic of 17th International Webinar, Money Before BARTER System of Post-Cryptocurrency, Time Travel to Money, Engineers' Perspectives. Today's keynote speaker, renowned Professor Dr. Bhupendra Kumar, Associate Professor of Department of Accounting and Finance, Faculty of Business and Economics, Debre, Tower University, Ethiopia. Dr. Bhupendra Kumar ji, experienced professor with demonstrated history, global exposure of academic research and academic administrative position, all with deep-rooted professional values, blessed with thoroughly excellent academic performance, skilled in accounting and finance, along with advisory and consultancy service for global lecturing, expert talks, seminar, curriculum development, and other university level work. Some truly global participation and open lecture opportunities such as State University of Russia, European University Institute Italy, Higher School of Economic Russia, Ethiopia, and Middle East countries motivate to explore further. It's been a great experience for being a regular foreign external examiner for PhD for South America, Kenya, and other African countries. Professor Bhupendra Kumar has been an international relation officer for some corporation agreements between Indian, African, Latin American and Russian university. इसके साथ ही प्रोफेसर भूपेंद्र सर is a resource person for Security Exchange Board of India, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, India, and Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs for Investor and Financial Awareness for Government of India for almost 8 years. Now, I would like to call Professor Bhupendra Kumar sir, invite for start session. Dr. Bhupendra Kumar sir.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. And before we start, I would like to ask if you have any problem, any technical problem or any kind of screen sharing problem, please intervene me same time so that by my side, I do my best. And I'm very thankful for giving me such a big global platform. Truly nowadays, Indians are working truly excellent. Corona has though it is a negative adverse effect all over the world, what some people like you, they created forum like this, they bring the world together. And though Corona had a anti-globalizations babes also, what we created, we converted it into positivism. And this is what we Indians are known for. So this is a great opportunity for inviting me to me. And now the today's topic, basically this today's topic, I have presented other countries also. I have presented to Russia in a not in a webinar form. In a 2 years before I visited Russia for invitation, and this I have given presentations to Kenya, Raira University, and some other universities also. So I hope everybody would enjoy this. And this is basically something that I was seeking for when I'm almost 40 plus, and till now, I could not understand what is money, because if I know about this word, then I should know only two things in this world. First is the God, and after God, what is money? I think this word is keeping running, and this word is doing whatever is this illusion. So we are confused about this everything. First is the God. Some people believe everybody is believer. Some believer are different way. So like the same way, money is very elusive phenomena. Most of people are just don't know what is money, why it has become so important for our humankind. If you really try to understand, there are thousands of species on this earth planet. What the role that money is playing to our humankind, money has not taken same role to any other species. All other species, if you see, like all cow, dog, they are living their life. They are having birth. They are enjoying. They are doing suffering, whatever they are doing. What they are dying. But there is no importance. There is no role of the money in their life. But humans, if you see humans' life, money is the pivot, and we are from birth to death. We are only revolving around the money. Human's life is revolving around the money, like the earth is revolving around the sun. So what is the reason? What is money? And this is only my perspective. Okay, this is my perspective, and I will try to conclude within 1 hour. This is the limitation that I have. And obviously, if I have more, as per the norms of this webinar forum, if you have any doubt, query, you can go for the chat box, and definitely I would love to do. And this is a history, this is an evolution of the money with the parallel evolution of the humankind. So this is excellent. This is something that I personally feel to write on. And so now I start. So my first PPT, that is, you can see money before barter system to post cryptocurrency. The title itself is sufficient enough to mention. Before barter system is, what is the barter system? Everybody is knowing. Barter system means, this is a technical economical word. When there is no role of money while we are trading, means one item is traded with another item, okay, without any role of money. So this system used to be 4,000, 5,000 years before. Okay, if I'm telling, don't make it generalized, because Indians 4,000 years before, different level, Europeans different level, Africans different level. So I am talking about on average scene. Even some countries in this earth planet, they are illiterate, they don't have any writing skills. So you don't understand that writing skills comes on earth planet, same time, no. So water system 4,000, 5,000 years before, it is supposed to be. Before water system also, there was a money trading system, means there was a role of money. Money has taken the place in the societies. And post cryptocurrency means, and now everybody is knowing, even India, RBI just last 2 weeks before, they have on the recommendations of some institutions, they also are now experiencing, now starting cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies, everybody I think should know. Bitcoin, they are the private currencies. Basically started now, as it is a global, so I cannot say it is America based or it is neither based. Cryptocurrencies basically is decentralized. Okay, so no country should do, but obviously the concept is come from the Western countries. China has recently initiated this experience. UK last year also initiated, and now India also has passed or not passed, has initiated a bill into our parliament. Government would decide, RBI would take decision, and how it will come to India. So cryptocurrency is a, though private level people were trading, but it was illegal, but now it is going to be legal. And post cryptocurrency means maybe after 10 or 20 or 50 years, you imagine after 50 years, maybe the way we are working now, suppose in India financial system is different, America it is different. So we will talk about in all global perspective. As I had introduction from Dr. Tarun Srivastav, I am currently working in Ethiopia, so I may be moving from one country to country. It is maybe the problem to you, because I'm working in Ethiopia, but I'm Indian. I regularly visit other country, so I will be covering a different country perspective. Okay. So and every country is in different phase to different time. We Indians are some we are more advanced. African countries even don't have any digital payment, Paytm or kind other phone pay like American countries. Even India is one of the advanced in terms of financial banking system. So we are almost near to the America or European countries. So now I will try to cover country to country different ways. So as you can see, what is money? Money, it's very elusive. You can see the feather. Somewhere in the history, feather also played a role. Okay. Then you can see gold also. This is the euro Bitcoin. This is Alexander the Great currency. Some gems also. Some now credit card, now digital currency. So lot of the things we have to discuss. And now if we see human evolution, I'm trying to make the human evolution into the one slide. That's why red is the place when the Homo sapiens started. It is almost about the 200,000 years before. And here the human civilizations started. Okay. This is the area where I belong to. If you see here, if it is visible, this is my country where I am now working, Ethiopia, the cursor. And some people believe, even it is true, there is a skeleton in Ethiopia, Lucy. There is a Haile Selassie museum. I have seen that. The oldest skeleton of the Homo sapiens is found in Ethiopia only. And Ethiopia is famous for Lucy. Okay. And so that is known as the cradle for civilizations. Ethiopia is known for cradle for civilization. And some people believe that Zimbabwe also human civilization started. So 200,000 years before, that kind people, they moved from Africa by this route. They moved to, this is Egypt. And then from this Egypt, there is a land area only. Some one branch of human sapiens, they moved to 40,000 years before Europe. Okay, Neanderthals, there are some technical words. I'm not expert of biology. What those are now extinct. Extinct means finished, not even extinct. So there is a lot of history theories around this, and I now another. Actually, the movement of human civilizations did not come into the one shot. Some people, suppose in thousands, they moved to Europe. Then again, after 5 years, again moved to Europe. So it is not like that people moved in the one shot. Okay, there was repeatedly pumping out from Africa. What ultimately, some 25,000 years before Russia, people started living habitant. In India also 70,000 years before, some people from this red line, if you see through Alaska, they moved to this area. So like this all, people moved. And you will be amazed that Madagascar, the closest island of Africa, only 1,500 years before people moved. So this is the way human civilization started. And what is to do here? The history of money concerns the development of social system. At least one of the functions of money, such system can be understood as the money of trading wealth directly, not directly, as well as the barter system. So this started, and I will go very short. Everybody should know the 4 characteristics of money. Money, anything can work as a money. And first one is portability. Anything that is portable means you can easily move from this place to another place, that can work as a money. Then it should be durable, it should be divisible, and fourth, it should have a limited supply. So fourth one, limited supply, is very important to have workplace. So anything that money engineers mean anybody. Now Bitcoin also, basically it is engineering work only. Why some people, why group of people? What Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency also having these 4 fundamentals means it is portable. Portability now has reduced to maximum level. Cryptocurrencies or digital payment, it's the highly portable. Maximum level of durability is also, because there is nothing. And divisibility also is in decimal level also. One Bitcoin is almost sometime before $40,000. And limited supply is a main important thing. What there is a blockchain system to maintain it, the limited supply. So in cryptocurrencies also, money engineers, why I'm using the money engineers perspective, because anybody who's having this, anybody who can make these 4 things to anything, either the feather or crypto or Bitcoin, can make a money and can make it circulation into the money into society. So money is nothing, but money is just a system that maintain these 4 parameters. Okay, and who's the most benefited with this kind of, the people, those engineered this kind of system at the particular time, those were the richest people of the world. Okay, even if you now see top 200 people of the world, they are having almost equal to property of the lower 20-30%. It means almost 2 billion property, lowest people under poverty is equal to only 200 people of the world. This is only generalization. I'm not making any statistics. So meaning is that people, those are knowing the concept of money, are always richer than the average people. Functions of money, you can understand. Money is only a medium of exchange. It is a measure of value and store of money.
दरवाजे लगवाए थे यहाँ पल्ले लगवाए ये झुक के थे सारे एक वो टीवी की रैक सी बनवाई थी बहुत बड़ी
So you can see
yes sir, please continue sir.
Sir, actually I am seeing some drawing on my PDF. Can you remove this? I'm not that computer expert. Should I start again?
Okay sir.
So now water system basically is a system like you are seeing here. Okay, I believe that water system, you can understand by this why I'm making here two diagram. I'm not making any racism here. This is only for a general knowledge purpose. White people means those started some craft work, those are innovative, those are creative, and those are doing something, advanced level. So here the white people, suppose you imagine he learned some skill and he made a necklace kind thing. And some black people in here, they depend on the natural resources. Natural resources means natural God gifted commodities. So apple, and suppose two people, they are trading their item, and this is a barter system. So some people, those are dependent on the natural resources, on the God. Okay, those are always inferior. Okay, but some people, those are creative and innovative, those are bringing something new to the society, those always are known as the advanced. India always used to be advanced. Now Western countries advanced. Why they are rich? Because they bought in market electricity, they bought crude oil, they bought to the society so many things. America contribution we cannot ignore, and even I personally believe Americans and Western countries, including Russia, they contributed a lot to our society. Now whatever we are observing or experiencing, this is not contribution only on one country, but this is a global contribution. What maximum share come from the nowadays industrialization is, or other computer system or rocket or moon. So mean is that some people, those are innovative, creative, crafted, skilled, those obviously are trading their services or products to natural resources. So those are dependent on natural resources, they are least developed or less developed comparatively. So barter system continued to societies very long time. Okay, what the water system had a problem, because obviously there was no measurement, and you will be amazed to know our human DNA basically come to measure. Okay, everybody now know integers 1 2 3 4, everybody is now has become master decimalization. But it is very recent phenomena, it is very recent development, and India started this. Who contributed zero into the word? Our Aryavat, the Indian. And who because of this reason, the basically the decimal word is come from the dasamlav. Dasamlav is a Sanskrit word, and decimalization come from the India. So India contributed the measurement, how to measure. Okay, integers 1 2 3 4, that's the reason India number system, Hindi number system, Sanskrit number systems, it's same, almost same into the world. So it is very recent phenomena, only I think 1600 700 years before. And before this, even the time of Jesus Christ, the interest phenomena, it was only one monthly basis. That time Mesopotamia had started 12 months in a year. Even nowadays, even now in Ethiopia, there are 13 months, 3 months. So you don't think that all the world is the same. No. So you imagine the even month counting or weekly 7 days counting started very recently. So barter system continued. What the problem was there? Suppose one person is exchanging one hand with one cow. So problem is that hen is not a utility. Cow is giving more beef like this. So people started thinking, oh, it is not equal. The trade is not same. And then long chain of bartering was a problem. So then barter system obviously disappeared from the advanced society. Advanced means India. India used to be #1 economy up to 1600. It means just 400 years before the time of East India Company entered to India, India was the #1 economy in the world and China was the #2. So you imagine what the India is to be, okay? And obviously that time there was no Latin America. There was even in Bible when they found Columbus discovered that area, then Pope discussed itself. Oh, God has created a new world, a new land for us. They did not know that there is God is not creating, it is already. So you cannot believe that we know everything. No, we are knowing it. The knowledge itself is a continuous process. Okay. So you can go, and even I respect very much. I'm in Western countries also. Even in Bible, there are a lot of things, those not as per the science, like a Galileo theory. So we were not correct. We are correcting ourselves always. And what is the truth? We don't know. It's the same way, what is the money? What is the ideal money? We don't know. The way we are trading now, that is not perfect way. Okay. In 2020, after Corona, cryptocurrencies now has gone advantages. But you believe me, after 200 years, there would be a new way of currency trading all over the world. And I will end to that level. So barter system continued almost 4,000, 5,000 years. And very recently, and after that, obviously it comes to the third commodity and third entry of a money as a third good. So initially money was a third good. Okay. It was not a money. It was a third good only. And third good means now I will go for a third good in China. At that time there was a dynasty, and that dynasty, Zhao dynasty. Maybe I'm wrong because I'm not good in Chinese word. Zhao dynasty, they used this, this X like this as a, and you can see here hole also. I will tell the story. And even in Spanish, when Spanish people, they invaded Latin America. Now Latin America, that time it was, I think it is Brazil or Portugal. That time they traded beer bottle as a commodity because beer was a new innovation that time. So beer bottle, very long time, cow, animals also traded as a commodity. So anything, as I told you, that is portable, durable, like these things, that worked as a money, and in different country it has worked. And if you see what is the biggest currency, and if you are seeing these holes, concrete holes, maybe charcoal or what others, this is the money. This used to be money for a long time, and it is very interesting topic to discuss in Western countries. And this area is near to Asia. This is China and Philippines area. And this also worked as a currency. Small means small value of money, and big means big value of money. And that time people invented a concrete kind of thing. So as I told you, if we are making ourselves innovative or creative, we are learning something new, and we can control the supply of that thing, and we can make it a money. So 4,000 means 1,400 years before, this concrete construction was very rare. So it was only to a limited hands, and it worked as a money also. So if you think you can make anything with 4 characteristics, you can be a money engineer, and you can be above the average. Okay. And now, obviously, in India, I remember I used to play with this Kauri sales. Basically, Kauri, it is an English word, but it comes from the Sanskrit. Kauri, because in India also, I also used to say Kauri ke bhavni, like this, it is an Indian word. So Kauri sales, it is, I personally, and it is true also, it is the longest ever continued as a currency. Why is the reason? Because rare. Only the people who could dare to enter into the ocean or the rivers can bring this. So it was rare to avail, and it is durable also, it is portable also. So it continued as a money for a long period of time. and tortoism and everything continued. So now the problem comes, something that is scarce. But the problem is, if the suppose real economy is increasing very fast, and what time real economy started? When the human civilization, especially in European countries, if you remember, 400 years before, European had a good, good population growth rate. Actually, Europe is a little different kind. It's not like Asia. Asia is known as a population generating system, always high percentage of population growth. Europe is not supposed like that. So in Europe, that time population was increasing and resources were getting limited, and this basically caused those people. So industrialization started, some other factors started. So whatever they had as a currency, especially gold or silver, it was not sufficient. And even if it was sufficient, the mining of gold and silver, it was not easy to do. And because of mining of gold and silver, it was a money that time was the bimetallism system. Okay. Bimetallism means either the gold or silver. Some people were using copper also. So because of mining of gold, silver, people migrated. They started discovering on the request of their king and queens, and different Spanish different way, French different way, Italy different way, Germans. There is a long story. I like this story, but as I have a sort of time, I will go fast. So Spain queen and Barcelona, now it is Spain, Portuguese, that were that time together, and they invaded one that time the always ever richest people on the earth. There is the King Musa, and it is not from Asia, it is not from Europe, it is not Latin America. King Musa, always ever the richest man on the earth is King Musa, and he was from, nowadays I think it is known as Nigeria or somewhere. I'm not technically sound, but it is near Nigeria. You know why? Because they were living on the mountain of the gold. What? Until either you are living or living with the mountain of gold, if you cannot convert any commodity into money, you are poor only. So you don't believe that commodity makes you rich. No. If you can make commodity as a money, then only you are rich. Okay. If you are sleeping with the gold, diamond, everything, you are poor only. So there is a science, there is a mechanism how to be rich. Okay, diamond cannot make you rich. Even Africa has the maximum number of diamonds, still they are poor. So how to, there is a system. It means money management. Now the first word comes with the father Adam Smith. Economics started. That time the era of the economics. Okay, economics, the word economics started. And those people started to know monetary management, money management, how to introduce money into economy, how to manage that, how to manage scarce and too scarce. And now that time, Bank of England. And still British people, I know in this webinar, maybe from British people or European people, I love every country, but only for my knowledge purpose, my perspective only I'm discussing, is still British is a very small land in comparison of Asia or other countries. What they are controlling, they are having good GDP, pound value, this value. The reason is, this is accumulation. The way Bank of London started working, and they made the system reserve fraction of systems. The Bank of London, basically not only the Bank of London had this system. There is a little more study I should cover. So here there is a lot of economics. I will be little fast. They are the theories you can go and learn. Bronze Age also I have discussed, and there are the some 10,000 BC to 400 BC, Alexander the Great and some other spades. And now I should mention Marco Polo. I have visited Italy, I have visited Venice, and I love to visit this place also, France and Florence in English we mention. The travel of the Marco Polo, basically the entry of the paper money come to Italy, come to Europe. Europeans did not started paper currency, did not have any concept of paper currency. They were basically Hebrews, Jesus, not Jesus, I'm sorry for this. Nowadays, Israel people in Asia, we call Hebrews, or now very Jewish people. And obviously, they were marginalized in the society terms, but nowadays it is a very great word. People love to be Jews. Almost 500 Fortune companies, people have Jewish people. They are having a very dominance in American or Asian, so many where. I should not discuss this. So travel of Marco Polo, that time Jewish people, they only were trading the banking, and the concept they brought from to the Italy, first Italy, then it went to the via France to England, the Marco Polo. Okay, so what he learned, he visited China. In China, he observed like this system. There is a hole, and suppose there is a thread or a road. Why this? If it is 100 or 1,000, they were trading like this. And in China, that time a system IOU. IOU means IOU. O means I have a liability of you. So it's like a IOU. It's like a credit or debit system. And in IOU format, China, it was working as a credit. Okay, so this same system in form of money, and China had started that time printing paper, printing presses or printing of the paper started in China also. So with two innovations, IOU format, with the permission of the king of that time, now it is government, federal government or central government, or the it is the guarantee of the government. If you read the any currency, government is taking the guarantee. Same way China king that time was taking the guarantee. And so China started this, and this concept Marco Polo brought to the Italy, Venice. And Venice was a very huge, very big trading center that time. Still now it is a good tourist place, but that time, but now Italy is not that one great economy. But that time it was, I think, after India, Europe used to be or Italy used to be a very good position holder. So Yuan dynasty introduced this word. And what I should mention now, other countries examples also of paper money. Here there is a Gay Khatu. Okay, maybe this other language word. So fifth Ikhenite, a ruler in the Iran, he thought, oh, paper is a money, and then why should not I make the paper? I should print whatever the currency, and I should distribute to the every door, and I should make everyone rich. So he did this the same practice. What you will know, the dynasty collapsed. Everything collapsed because he forgot that money is have value if there is a scarce supply. Okay, if you make money anything, and if you don't have the control of that thing, basically the value of money is lost. And I should mention here latest example of Zimbabwe currency. Here I should mention, if anybody is knowing Zimbabwe, it is near Ethiopia. Zimbabwe lost their money value thousands of times. There is a lot to discuss, but because of even if you know Zimbabwe Airlines, if you Zimbabwe currency, for $1 to one value, they suddenly within months or years they lost $1 which equal to 1 million of euro Zimbabwe currency. So you should go and know how the Zimbabwe lost their value. Paraguay also lost their value. So money is nothing. Money basically is, if you are having something as a money, the scarcity or the proper supply of the money is very, very necessity. Either you make crypto or you make Bitcoin or you make digital or you make whatever gold or silver. Unless if you cannot maintain the supply of that thing, money has no role into the society. So now the monetary policy, and this is the reason economists are still respected. Economists know well. There is a lot of a subject discussion monetary policy, and in India it is controlled by RBI, Reserve Bank of India. So we are lucky enough. We are working under the very expert people. Those are maintaining in an excellent way of our Indian financial system, banking system. We overcome in 2008 financial system also, and we made a B-shape recovery in Corona also. So we are lucky enough, and India is going to be number 2 GDP very soon, and we are going to be 5 trillion economy also. So this is the system, and I should mention here. This is a long discussion. Charlie's monarchy in 1960s. Actually, what happened? European traders, they were having another interest. Okay, so you know the it is a conflict of interest. Money engineers means Jewish people. Suppose. Okay, I'm not taking any name, only for a knowledge purpose. Money engineers, suppose Jewish people, Rockefellers. Okay. and they were controlling the money supply, gold or silver. Okay, what commodity supply or supply side wise under control of common people. What king, they were controlling the dynasties. So there was a big fight one time in Charlie's one. What he did, he acquired, he seized all the gold silver that was given for a security purpose. What he told, no, for this gold silver I will issue you paper. What all the Jewish people or that time traders, money suppliers, they opposed this, and because of some conspiracy the execution happened to the Charles, the monarch in 1964. So this is the execution of Charles I, and that time Bank of England, after some developments, it come into picture. And after Bank of England, everybody is knowing Bank of England on this same format. America also had the same way of money management, banking system, and this is the now it is known as, I think, Reserve Bank, Central Bank of America. Okay, so this the same format of the Bank in England. Because of this Charlie's one execution, now it is still continued. What in this I should mention another example, Nicholas. Here Nicholas basically he made insurance. Now fear, making other people risk analytics, life insurance, term insurance, fire insurance, marine insurance. Now everybody is more concerned about the insurance, even corona insurance, flight insurance. But that time 400 300 years before the time of 1666, and this is the reason 666 is not considered a good term into Western world, because it is experienced that the year 1666 or WWW, Western people had a superstition that it is a very adverse effect on their community. What it is superstition, there is no theory to support this. So that time Nicholas made a why I'm using the word, if Jesus Christ had not died for the thou hadst been, this is the name. And that time it is a long story. That time people were keeping their name to make Jesus Christ more close to them. Okay, so I will go fast. And he introduced the concept of insurance after the Great Fire into Britain, and he reconstructed the houses, the Great Fire of London, and he introduced the concept of risk. And now you see the risk industry is the one of the dominant industry all around the world. So he introduced this an economy, and then so many economists, you can see John Law, Money and the Trade, Rich, so many people, they made so many theories, and they made money is like a fertilizer. Fertilizer means if you can manage the proper way of the money management. Even Donald Trump, the previous president, he tried his best to continue the same rank, America first. America has lost their first position, not in terms of superpower, but in terms of all. China is emerging, India is emerging, other unions also emerging. What is the reason? Money management. America dollar still is maintaining good power because of money management. So money is like a fertilizer. Okay, so if you are using good way of the fertilizer, your tree or the plants getting very fast development. But if you don't know, you are putting more fertilizer, you can demolish, damn. So this is the way money is like a fertilizer. Everybody is knowing. Even in America, greenbacks, everybody is knowing this theory. Civil war happened, lot of things occurred into America, but ultimately the evolution of capital mobility in the present way, the way we are learning money, this now class notes started. Mostly teachers discuss about the evolution of capital mobility from here only. Okay, from here now the gold standard, the interwar year, the Bretton Woods system, the floating era, the emerging era. So this is the modern way of from 1890s bimetallism. What I focused previous, because of shortage of time. Now I have 15 minutes. I would go little fast. Basically, America is a country who there is a lot of to discuss, but I will go fast. Who from greenbacks to gold removal as a currency to their federal bank. I'm forgetting if I'm forgetting central bank name of America. Okay, Fed, yeah, Federal Bank, Fed, we generally call it. So Fed, it is a private owned institutions, that time superpower of world economy. I think JP Morgan, JP Morgan, and so many rich people. I'm giving this presentation after a long period. So General Electrics, oil companies, those people with the support of that time president, it is always power and the money always is together. So they had the Fed system, and they made from interwar, means first World War One, World War Two, they made a lot of money. America made a lot of, America generated or accumulated the wealth, money, power, everything. America made World War II as an opportunity. Okay, so they bought their currency as a number one after World War II. And what was the time? It was the Bretton Woods era. Basically, it was a meeting, but who was the dominating? Only British people that time. British Charles, I think. At that time, British Prime Minister and American FDR, Roosevelt. So they only sent representative into the present Bretton Woods, and they had a IMF kind of system, IBRD, and the present current system. It is almost the same. Only into 1971, when that time President Nexus, I think, he discontinued the gold standard, and until 1971, the America was only dollar. So dollar was convertible to gold, and all the currency was packed to the dollar. So America accumulated the gold, power, everything. And that the power is still continued with America. If America is not successful to continue that accumulation of wealth or power, there are chances that America could lose the supremacy. Now it is no longer bipolar, or now world economy is going to be multipolar, and India is supposed to have a good position. Not very soon, it is a long way to go, but 10 to 15 years, if India has continued, India democracy continued flourishing, it's continued functioning well, India is supposed to be even better need to be China, because everybody is knowing America and Western Europe is close to India. Only reason is India, the way India democracy is flourishing. And China and Russia, they are not anyway equal to India, because we are a democratic country, and we are putting an example to Western countries also how to make a 1.3 billion people in a same way of united democracy. Even some millions of people, they could not continue in a democracy, and we are a big example. 1.3 billion people and some thousands of people, there is a big difference to maintain under the democracy. So now you can go, America accumulated. And this is, I have discussed fixed exchange rate, VAR, and now everybody is knowing it is an economical concept, the impossible trinity. Everybody is knowing the world central banks, they have understood theory that there are three pillars, three trinity. You can control two, and you have to leave fourth one, because it is a full integration. Now Indian rupees is converted to dollar, or rupees convert. It is a, so three trinity means exchange rate stability, monetary independence, or full financial integration. So if you don't believe into financial integration, okay, you control with you leave to others. If you believe into the exchange rate stability, no, I don't want exchange rate, you make it float, monetary independence, and full financial. So out of three, you have to control only one, you have to leave, you have to control only two, and you have to leave one. So this is the trinity with the financial integration. Obviously now there is no concept of separation. Now we are only integrated for not only money supply, but also for the money. So this is a modern theory. And you see this, I am showing some charts for America. America is highly indebted country. Highly indebted, though Japan is the most, I think, most number one, but America is so highly indebted. I think this is old data. I made this PPT 1 year before. Of their GDP, 120%, 12% like this, America's government public indebtedness. And if you consider private indebtedness, 400 plus, more than 400% of their GDP. GDP is almost 20 trillion. Is indebted, means people are enjoying their luxury life 4 times more than of their GDP. So means life is more important. Either you are indebted or not indebted, how the government is maintaining society development, prosperity, or there is no meaning. What if you are, so this is an excellent way of money management. Okay, so money is everything, that is next to God, and that comes before the love also. I owe you is better than the I love you, okay, according to some believer. So this is last, and now the modern way is cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, actually cryptocurrency, I would love to have a second session to discuss only about, because India has introduced, not introduced, they are in the first level of introduction of the cryptocurrency. They are trying to get it passed from the parliament, and there are chances, high chances, that India would have its own legal central government monitored cryptocurrency. India would ban all other private currencies, all legal private currencies like Bitcoin, Dog, so many, I cannot take name, have been illegal, and India's own currency. So what is a cryptocurrency? Basically, if I make it it is the best things of cryptocurrency is that it work on the blockchain. It is a decentralized system. It is not country based, and it has some advantages. It has a mining system also. What there is a lot of way to go further. Maybe after the collapse of this system, okay, this system is IMF monitored. Now everybody is knowing IMF is a body after the Bretton Woods, and IMF and this all money demand or supply based currency system, US dollar, this, if this collapse, all the world big countries with central government or power pull economies, they will come together, they will introduce a new view of a system. Maybe if all people agree, maybe the future is lying in the cryptocurrency or in the way of blockchain. Okay, it's not very far, it's supposed to be very soon. So money is like something very great. We are not working for money. What money has played a it has become even equal like our blood. Our heartbeats goes down if the money profit and loss goes down into stock market. So it's a great deal, and I'm thankful now. With my these words, I would love to have a question answer session, and thanks for giving me an opportunity.
थैंक यू डॉक्टर भूपेन सर. बहुत ही अच्छा सेशन रहा सर आपका, और काफ़ी अप्रिशिएशन लोगों से मिल रहा है, पार्टिसिपेंट से, और बहुत इंफॉर्मेटिव सेशन रहा है सर. नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू कॉल प्रोफेसर मनीष कुमार अग्रवाल फ्रॉम यूके फॉर आस्क एनी क्वेश्चंस एंड फॉर वोट ऑफ थैंक्स. डॉक्टर मनीष कुमार अग्रवाल सर. Hello, Dr. Manish sir, please. Maybe Manish Kumar Agarwal sir. Please sir. सर प्लीज आप म्यूट हैं सर. डॉक्टर मनीष सर. हाँ प्लीज सर. थैंक यू सर.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
वेलकम सर. हाँ यस सर, ऑडिबल. वेलकम सर.
Okay, thank you, sir. So first of all, I would like to thanks Dr. Bhupen Kumar sir from Dabre Tawar University, Ethiopia, for the wonderful session. And on behalf of me and Forum of Management and Commerce Studies, India, thank you, sir, for such an insightful knowledge given by you, and all the participants appreciate your lecture very much. So I would like to again thanks. And some participant ask some questions, and I would like to ask some questions if you permit me.
Yeah, sure, sir. I would love to answer.
Okay. Sir, one question is, which is the best cryptocurrency and how anyone can judge the best cryptocurrency?
Sir, this is very nice question, and it shows the knowledge of people. But I'm sorry to make any kind of advisable, because cryptocurrency is not legal in India, and I'm a civil resource person also. You can choose investment, you can do whatever investment, but I personally believe, and even not me, some of the okay, I'm quoting one name, Rakesh Junjun Balaji. Just yesterday, one person asked the same question: what do you think about cryptocurrency? It's not about the which cryptocurrency, but what do you think about cryptocurrency? So he outrightly rejected, because cryptocurrency's movement is like 15 or 20% in a single day. So and if something is like this, it's not basically like a commodity, it's not like a currency. Even in India has banned all the organizers, all the stakeholder promoters of the cryptocurrencies. So it's better to avoid cryptocurrencies and don't speculate. If I answer you, investment and speculation, they are two different streams, like a boating or swimming or surfing. Boating is a safe, shipping is a safe, but surfing is like a very risky. Surfing is like, if you know the momentum, if you know the wave, then only you should surf on the ocean's waves. So avoid cryptocurrencies trading. It's only my advice. Avoid, and if it is backed by the central government, if it is backed by, maybe very soon India would introduce its own, then you can do, you should think. But only for speculation purpose, I personally believe I cannot advise you any cryptocurrencies for your trading purpose.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. One more question I am going to take. Can you give some idea about what is the future of cryptocurrency in India? As
Sir,
you
it's
told, sir, it is, but what is the future? In future, this is what I am understand by your presentation. This is a kind of future currency. So,
yes, sir.
what is the future of this currency in India?
Actually, the future is in cryptocurrencies only. I personally experienced, suppose I'm having $100 income in Ethiopia, after tax, suppose $100, when I'm transferring that currency into India, because I'm Indian, I'm transferring to INR, Ethiopia, it is a birr. So 14 to 16% banking charges are there, remittances fees or this brokerages fees, and this is extremely very high. You imagine GST or other charges, even nowadays local IMPS, NEFT, RTGS, they are only 5 rupees, 2 rupees, not in terms of percentage, even decimalization of what international transaction of remittances, it is going 14 to 16% legally. In black money or hawala, it is even more, okay, 20-25%. So you can imagine hard earned money, there are so much of charges. So obviously, but money engineers, they are seeking the alternative, because transaction cost should be minimum. So future, the transaction cost need to be 0.5%. What is the only way? Only way is the cryptocurrencies or banking system, absence of banking system. I'm not telling that there is any chance that absence of banking system would happen, because central government monetary is important. What we will find the way, it will continue the central bank importance, and it will be blockchain system also. So there would be a mean path. Mean path means cryptocurrencies under the regulations of banking system. So this is the try. I think I hope you understood my question. Actually, this is in even United Kingdom only had discussion into Parliament. They have not introduced. What there is a middle path. If the cryptocurrencies come introduced in the world community to reduce the transaction fees under the supervision of monetary of the central banks, it would continue. So until that time, cryptocurrencies, at least in India, they are not advisable.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And I think all the participants now have been satisfied by your answer. And now
Yes, sir.
I would like
If there is any question of participant, please ask. Maybe if there is any question of participant, please ask to Dr. Bhupen Kumar sir. Please directly. Uh, if any
yes, sir.
questions of participant,
Participant, please ask the question
maybe
that by Dr. Bhupen, sir. You all are
yes,
welcome to
Dr.
ask the
Nand
question.
Kumar. Dr. Nand Kishore is here. Maybe Dr. Nand Kishore, please ask any questions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I am asking
Yes,
that
sir, please.
plastic money, plastic currency, or digital currency is the same, or any difference between plastic currency and digital currency?
Sir, plastic currency and digital currency, technically plastic currency means like credit card, debit card. The way we are doing our trade through via debit or credit card. Even now it is a untouched without touching. This is known as the plastic currency. And digital currency nowadays, if you know Paytm, we are doing Phone Pay, we are doing, we are making transactions, but there is nothing. Means there is only Aadhaar in India or some other identity or banking transactions. So this is known as the digital currency.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I am very happy to learn a lot of things from you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I am from Arunachal Pradesh, sir.
Yeah, sir. Sure.
If any questions of participation, please, participants, please ask any questions. Well, thank you so much. Now I would like to call Professor Manish Kumar Agrawal sir again. Please vote of thanks Dr. Manish Kumar Agrawal. At the conclusion of the webinar, there will be the national anthem of India, and with the webinar will be concluded. Vote of thanks for please Dr. Manish Kumar Agrawal, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Today's webinar has a wonderful experience to all of us and enhance our knowledge towards the future currency of the world. I would like to thank our guest and speaker, Dr. Bhupen Kumar, who joined us from Debre Tower University, Ethiopia, with the emerging topic, money before barter system to past, cryptocurrency, time travel to money engineer's perspective. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. And thank you all the participants who made this webinar grand success. And thank you so much, Dr. Tarun, to organize such a wonderful webinar. And our journey has now come at 17th. We are going to complete our 17th international webinar under the forum of commerce and management studies. So you are very congratulate and thanks to you, sir. And I would like to thank Mrs. Tripti Singh to make for their untiring efforts to make this webinar, and not only this webinar but all the previous webinar also. So thank you all the academicians who joined us, who spare the time and join us to make the time, and research scholars, participants to make this webinar success. Thank you everyone, and very soon we will come for from the next topic and next webinar with the help of Dr. Tarun. So I would like thanks to all. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Dr. Bhupen, sir, for being with us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Professor Manish Kumar Agrawal, sir. Now the time of national anthem of India, please.
Thank you.
भारत माता की। थैंक यू सो मच, आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir.
डॉक्टर भूपेश सर का, उन्होंने बहुत कम समय में सर ने हमें समय दिया।
धन्यवाद सर।
आप सभी
धन्यवाद सर।
आप सभी
धन्यवाद।
पार्टिसिपेंट्स के
कल का जाम
सर्टिफिकेट
का
बहुत
हुआ है।
जल्दी पहुंचा दिए जाएंगे आप सभी के पास।
जाम
धन्यवाद सर।
धन्यवाद।
दिल्ली के लिए मना कर रहे हैं वो कहीं